Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a get ready with me. I don't know how long it's been since I've done an actual full-on get ready with me. Normally I just do makeup, but the last few makeup looks have been a little bit more dramatic, and today I'm really just hanging out with the kids and it's nice out, so I'm just trying to be kind of casual. So I'm going to show you my more casual look, something that I can do fairly quickly and super easily. And for this get ready with me, I am partnering with ThredUp. They are sponsoring this video, and if you guys have never heard of them, they are an online marketplace where you can like buy and sell women and children's secondhand clothes. Actually, a fair amount of the stuff that I got in my order, the stuff that I picked out, most of it was actually new. So they do have a lot of things that are like new if they're not already, you know, brand new. And it's really, really easy to use. I just downloaded the app and I signed up in like 2 seconds using my Facebook account, and I was able to easily sort of flip through and find different things because they do have like plus size, they have maternity, it's really easy to select your sizes, and then it filters all of the clothing into whatever sizes, you know, you would actually fit, along with the shoes. And then they have a bunch of accessories. They have some designer stuff on there too, which is like in its own separate category. So it is really easy to use. I was able to find a bunch of stuff fairly quickly, and I did it from the comfort of my couch, and I just used my phone to place the order. So it is a pretty cool service, and I recently picked up probably like 7 or 8 things. So I'm gonna show you guys a couple of them later on in this video. But if you guys want to save some money and you wanna try ThredUp out, then you guys can click the link that is down in the description box, and you can use the promo code XSarah40, and you will be able to get 40% off of your first order, which is quite a bit of money considering you're already saving a lot of money because the prices are, you know, super marked down obviously, but I will get into more of that later. So for now, let's jump into this video and fix this face. Oh, FYI, I went and got like wax and everything today, so she put a little bit on my brows already. I wish this was like my natural brow though. And I do have a little bit of redness, not down, yeah, because I waxed my under eyes. I have a little bit of redness around my mouth and in my eyebrow area, but yeah, let's start and get some primer on, girlfriend. So my go-to primer is the Benefit Professional. It's my jam. It's been my jam for a long time, and it will probably continue to be my jam. I love it. Before I get too crazy, I'm gonna put a little bit of Vaseline on my lips just to make sure that they're nice and moisturized while I'm, you know, doing my makeup here. And I wanna keep things pretty light today, so I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. This is in the color 201 Classic Ivory. I just squeeze it onto my hand, and then I'm using a beauty blender to blend it all out. Oh, we're running out, sis. And I'm just using my Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in the color Chocolate. And I use the lighter shade. Oh, I hit pan, it's adorable. Hitting pan, my favorite thing. Unless something's really expensive. I'm gonna use my Naked 3 palette. I've been trying to use up some of my older palettes, use them up. Like I'm just gonna actually use up eyeshadow, yeah, right? But I've been trying to use them a little bit more frequently just to kind of switch things up a little bit, because you know what? When you're using the same palette all the time, you tend to get into little ruts. And I don't know about you, but I don't like ruts. I like runts though, especially the little banana ones, yes. So I'm gonna hit my crease with Burnout and Limit, and that's probably gonna be it for the eyeshadow. I like to, you know, I like to keep it simple, especially when we have a long day ahead of us. Sometimes I like to jazz up these really simple eye looks with a little bit of shimmer, so I'm just gonna spray my eyeshadow brush with some setting spray and go into a highlighting palette. So I'm gonna use the Nicole Guerrero palette today because it's the one that was closest to me. And then I'm gonna go in with this shade right here mixed with this one to make it a little bit less pink. You gotta beware, there's a ton of fallout when you use these highlighters. Now when I'm doing my like classic mom face, like this is my mom makeup, this is my like A1, I have a PTA meeting later makeup, and I do go to PTA meetings, so I'm not fronting here. I like to just put a little bit of eyeliner on, nothing too dramatic, and then I hit it with a little bit of mascara, and that makes me feel like I don't need lashes, even though y'all know I have like piddly little lashes. So I do love my falsies, don't get me wrong, but not today. We're gonna hit it with this Clinique Pretty Easy Liquid Eyelining Pen, my favorite eyeliner ever. My fave. So easy to use, and I love it. So I'm mostly concerned with just lining a little bit from the outside in, and I stop sort of towards the middle usually, unless I get a little bit over excited here, and then I have to like go all the way in. And that's really it. It looks like it ends in an awkward spot, but once I have the mascara on, it's a little bit easier to disguise that. As you can see, I need to extend the eyeliner a little bit more over here because my right eye always behaves. My left eye, such a jerk. I'm sure you guys have the same thing, right? Like, tell me which eye always looks bomb for you and which one needs a lot of work. You gotta hold your hand through the process. I don't like this one. And we're good. Now for a little bit of mascara. I told you guys all the problems that I was having with the Too Faced mascara, the Better Than Sex mascara, so I'm not using that anymore. I went back to Old Faithful, the Voluminous Carbon Black by L'Oreal, my jam. Alright, now that we have our mascara, I'm going to start my Concealing Contour. I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Light, and I'm going to go underneath my eyes with this one. This thing is so bomb. I'm in love with this concealer. I think the consistency is amazing, and it lasted a while. I am about out, but I feel like I've had it for a couple of months now, so I can't be mad at that. And I don't want too strong of a contour today, so I'm actually just gonna use a powder for my contour and forego using my little stick contour that I like to use because I feel like that's pretty dramatic, and I'm trying to keep it nice and easy and not natural, but simple. Now I'm gonna use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette to contour my face. I use this middle shade, obviously, that's why it's the only one. I like it the most because it seems like most warm, and I feel like I like to keep my face in really warm tones. I feel like cool tones don't look quite as good on me. Doesn't that have something to do with like your eye color? I'm sure one of you guys could like explain that to me. Then we're also gonna put a little bit of powder underneath our eyes, and this is the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, Loose Setting Powder. And I'm just gonna dab a little bit of this onto my brush and set these under eyes. And just to keep a little bit of color in my face, I am gonna use some blush today, and you guys know the score. My favorite blush ever is the MAC The Simpsons collection. It's called Pink Sprinkles. It's my jam. I love how like bright and pink it is, but when you actually put it on, I feel like it gives me a glow that looks very similar to my actual cheek color. So I just like to bring the color back once I put foundation over it. And now before I mix it all up, I'm gonna go back to my Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. Is it called a Glow Kit? I don't even know. Yes, it is. Thank you. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of highlight on. I'm not gonna go nuts, and I'm gonna combine these three colors right here. Daydream, Forever Young, Kitty Cat, Cootie Cat. Okay, shout out if you know what Cootie Cat is from. Then I know what kind of television you watch. And we can be friends. I'm also gonna, so much fallout. I'm also gonna take a little bit of it and go into my brow bone. I'm gonna use Forever Young for this. And just go right underneath the brow, just to highlight a little bit, see? And then also the inner corners. And now we blend it all out. Do our best. Sometimes I don't blend that great, but you guys always let me know. You're always so nice about it. Now because my eyeshadow color is so subtle, I want to go in with a nice fun little lip to kind of bring it all together. But I don't want to do a liquid lip because that is a little bit more high maintenance than I like to be on a normal casual day, especially one where I'm just hanging out with my kids or I'm going to school stuff, or today we have like gymnastics or and ballet and Girl Scouts, and it's like, I don't have the time or the desire to deal with a liquid lip. So we're gonna go in with a lipstick, one of my faves. So first I'm gonna line my lips with Boldly Bare, which is a MAC lip liner. I'm not going above my lip, I'm going right on the line of my lips. And then I'm gonna go in with my favorite color of all time, forever and ever and ever, and this is called Cream Cup. This is a cream sheen by MAC, and this is clearly the one that I have used to death. Where's the new one? Apparently I don't have the new one up here, it must be in my purse, so I'm just gonna use a lip pencil, or a lip brush rather, and put the color on that way. That's right, your girl's resourceful. So pretty. I've always loved this color. Ever since I first bought it like 6 years ago, it was one of my first MAC lipsticks, and it has always been my favorite. Now just to add a little bit of dimension, I'm gonna go in with Myth, which is a super nude by MAC. I'm sure you guys are familiar. It's like a classic color. And I'm gonna just touch right in the center of my lips. And after a little bit of setting spray, I'm gonna use the Slay All Day spray by Gerard. This is in the scent Coconut. I really didn't like it at first, and now I like really like it. So until I stop liking it, I shall love it and bask in it daily. Now my face is actually done at this point, and this face on a normal day when I'm not trying to film it, it only takes me, I would say, maybe 9 or 10 minutes. And then this hair is actually just air dried hair from yesterday. I took a shower and I let my hair dry, and this is what it looked like when I woke up today. I haven't brushed it or anything, but I do have very like fine hair and it doesn't tend to tangle or anything too easily. So recently, because I'm going on a trip actually in like a day, actually by the time you guys see this I should be there, yay, hopefully. Because I'm going on a trip, I've been trying out some like no heat styles because I don't want to have to deal with all kinds of products and like hot tools and stuff like that. So I picked up some stuff from AG Hair Care. I don't know if that's short for something, but I picked up some stuff from AG Hair Care and I've really been liking it a lot. So I'm going to use the Sea Spray, and this is the Beach Wave Finish. So I really like how it smells, and I like that it just kind of gives me a little bit of texture. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit into my hair. I really like how it smells. It just gives me a little bit more body, and as it dries, because obviously it's making my hair a little bit wet right now, as it dries, I feel like my hair just doesn't get anywhere near as flat as it typically would, because I do have very fine hair, and so it just kind of falls down and does whatever it wants, whenever it wants. And then I go in with the Tassel Texture Body and Shine Finishing Spray, also by AG Hair Care, and I just kind of give it a little go, and it does make it really shiny. I'm not sure if you're picking that up on camera, but your girl is just a glossy haired, just, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. And it doesn't require but about 30 seconds of my time. So this is actually the completed hair and face. Now let's move on to today's outfit. So as I mentioned, I teamed up with ThredUp for this video, and I don't have a whole lot of experience shopping for like secondhand stuff. It's not something that I tend to do, but it was an interesting experience. It was a lot easier than I thought, and then when I got the package, I mean, everything was just like so cute, and I liked the way that they wrap it up, and it was a different experience than I was expecting. I was pleasantly surprised. And it was really nice to be able to get a bunch of stuff, and it costs way less than it normally would have. I mean, I got stuff from City Chic and from Eloquii. I mean, these are brands that I'm very familiar with, and I know how much they cost. Like the City Chic jacket that I got was actually brand new, and it was only $29.99 on ThredUp, but it was normally $119. And like I said, it's brand new, so I mean, that's a come up. So since I picked up so many things, it was bound to happen that one or two things weren't gonna fit me quite right. I tried the Not Your Daughter's jeans, and I picked up a brand new pair. They normally retail for $119, and I got them for $31.99, which is 73% off of the regular price. That's wild. And I'd never tried them before, and I got a size 18, and they ended up running a little bit too small for me. So most of the items that I got are actually returnable, or you know, you can send it in and exchange for something else. And the only thing that I couldn't do that with is the bag, but I really like that. They make it easy, so it still feels like you're just shopping at a normal online retail store, because you can still return things if they don't work out, and it's not like everything is final sale kind of thing. So I think that's really cool. So I picked up this cute casual dress from The Limited, and it's in a size XXL. It's normally 90 bucks, and I got it for $25.99, plus I used a coupon when I ordered, so hey. The dress that I think I'm actually gonna wear today though is this really cute like floral dress from Old Navy, and I got it in a size extra large. It's normally 35 bucks, so I got it for $14.99, and this one was actually worn before. As I mentioned, a lot of the stuff that I ordered was new, but both of these dresses had actually been worn before, and it gives you a description of like what kind of wear every item has had. So it's either new, or it's has like minor signs of wear, or maybe a little bit more, maybe it's been a little bit more loved. So these two I had absolutely no problem with. They look like they were new, they just don't have a tag on them basically. So I'm gonna go ahead and rock this Old Navy dress today. I'm gonna throw on my jean jacket and probably some sandals, but those are downstairs. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you want to see any more Get Ready With Me's. Don't forget that you can check up ThredUp down there in that link below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!